Okay, now have you ever been with a player? Take you downtown where they treat me like the mayor. Take you to the crib where you take it upstairs.
What's upstairs?
Shit, I'ma show you later. Don't need a spatula, everything catered. Extra flavor. Go ahead, sprinkle some truffle on your mashed potatoes. I'm tryna love you. Is you gon' love me back? You only get what you give. Ain't you heard of that? Look here, I don't ask for much. You know what I want. I just want what's fair. I'll bring that fire and desire, baby.
Did we start?
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
I thought he did something good because I thought it was just going like run into. I was like, are you going right
Yo, he
here?
said,
But then like it's a long ass intro that he got on.
yo.
Oh, man.
need somebody to say something when you hear the
You right, producer. You right.
It wasn't playing down. We literally had to stop talking to hear it.
So this is the show. Good evening, everyone.
I mean, I heard it.
What did it?
No, you good, bro. I'm with you. I'm with you. They not with you, but I'm with you, bro.
He is not with you.
He's not with you.
He's not with
What
you.
it is? What's good? What's happening? You know what it is, man. Wings Whiskey and Sports back again. Another Monday night. Another night full of debauchery, wild statements, pauses, and everything that we bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? Show today we got Ryan Russell. We got Dr. Darren Johnson from The Carver Engineering Inside.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
No
Put
disrespect.
the cover and don't disrespect my.
We have to do the whole thing like the.
Yo, don't.
The Carver.
No, the George.
Don't run with it.
George Washington.
Don't.
George
Hey,
Washington.
Ryan.
A little bit
This ain't
disrespectful.
Ryan.
A little bit
We're not gonna be disrespecting Carver, Jesus, none of that. Like we going. No, listen. Hey, yo, Ryan. I'm just saying right now. We not tonight. Ain't the night to be doing.
I didn't say nothing about
Listen.
nobody.
Keep doing introductions. Keep doing introductions.
That
Think about to
John
shoot
Gervais,
Ryan
man,
in the back of the
John
head.
Gervais. That died on the ones and twos. And listen, when I end the show and I say from whenever he decided to start the show to whenever he ends the show, just know I'm spitting facts. DJ Push and Pull over there. He just boom.
Yeah, that was a super pause. Except pushing, Mr. Push and Pull.
I said DJ Push and Pull.
That's
I don't
the
care what you put in
yeah.
front of it. It's weird.
I don't feel like that's pause worthy.
All right.
It is.
How's everybody weekend?
Sounds like rubber.
Anybody got any?
Shout out to Carver ENS basketball team. Just won states. We're headed to I think somewhere out in the Poconos to play another team. We win that game, we make it to Hershey state championship. Well, I don't care about the team. I don't try to remember the teams we playing.
About this team.
I don't care about the teams we play.
Will Carver ENS be sending buses out for the children to go watch their team play?
I hope so. So the crazy thing is, like, there's no buses available. Like this, there's such a shortage in buses. Yeah, but I mean, they carpooling though. They dedicated, so they carpooling.
Alumni Association, man.
They
Y'all big
carpooling.
money out there.
I can draw it.
It don't matter how much money you got. Ain't no buses. Ain't no buses to buy.
George got a bus.
Ryan, who
George
you
do
think
got
you
a
put
bus.
in your car?
No, I can drive a bus.
Rent a couple party buses.
Oh, with these kids?
Nah,
Yeah, why not?
it's been a good season for my guys. It's been a good season for my guys, bro.
They friends.
These kids anywhere.
Oh, I thought. Sound, I was about to say, sound like y'all was trying to offer.
I'm just
options
saying,
out of this
kids who
joint.
want to go see their friends, I'll drive a bus.
Gerard, what you weekend, man? Any interesting developments? Like, is there anything show worthy? You know what I'm saying?
Fletcher
No.
Cox retired.
Who?
Fletcher Cox retired.
Ryan, how was your weekend? Bull crazy. Dog.
I can't follow it. How you follow
We got
that
the
up?
best producer in the business.
Yo,
man.
Don, I ain't mad at you.
I-
Don, I just said the same thing if it was my team. I ain't mad at
I
you.
don't know how
Hey,
you follow that up. My weekend was.
Not listen, Jason Kelly
Bump gets compared to that.
You didn't say nothing about Jason Kelsey.
No, don't do that.
No, he did. He didn't know.
He told us how he cried in the car.
He wanted to open the show with the Kelsey speech, but y'all was hating on it.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, we don't put no mummer stuff on. We don't put them saying they can keep that
I
in.
mean, he was just trying to put the last. You know, he was looking at the table and realized the last team to win a championship at the table, so he was trying to represent.
Sounds good, man. That's a
I know what
He's still tuck on time. He's still tuck on the time.
So,
couple years ago.
can you get to the? Because I got questions for. Get to that.
Today, we were enjoying a little bit of Knob Creek, Kentucky Straight Rye, 7 years age.
That's it.
Made it to an old fashioned. For those of you out there who watching the show, y'all know how we like to kick things off. We drinking libation, so you drinking libation. Go ahead and grab whatever libation you love. Pour said libation in the one red cup. Raise one red cup in the air. One time for the one time.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Why Don ain't got no cup?
Because he do. I told you, Don
Yeah,
doing
nothing but time. It's not our fault. He rushed us.
He
rushed us. So if he don't got to drink, that's all. He make sure to get a wing. He went at the wings.
All right, man. Let's get into.
Shout the wings out.
We back at Union Tap House for the wings.
No, they're still great.
We might have to have a Big Bangs.
Yo, would you really put Union Tap versus Big Ben's? Y'all know who the winner is.
No, I don't know if I know,
bro. So
Tap House all day, dog.
Word. All right, so next week
we might have to have a wing
next.
Wait. What flavors we doing? It's got to be the same flavor.
And it's got to be the ones.
Nah, you got it because like
ain't no bones. Ain't no bones.
No, it's got to be bone.
I'm not going to no
Gotta
wing
be
spot
bone
that
in.
doesn't have bone in wings.
So you're not versatile, is what you're saying. Union Tap House not versatile.
And I eat real wings. I don't eat chicken nuggets.
I eat real chicken. It's not chicken nuggets. It's boneless wings.
Can I ask you a question?
Boneless
So
wings.
clearly, you've never had really boneless wings.
can
Then
I-
you've
can I
never
just
had
ask
real
you-
boneless wings. We call them chicken nuggets now.
Let me know when you're done, 'cause I gotta
Wow. All right, I'll let you know. So here's the problem, right? There's no
Wings are
versatility.
wings.
If you identify boneless wings as chicken nuggets, you've never had a boneless
Nah,
wing.
hold on.
It's pretty sad, bro.
Nah, hold on.
I got you.
They're white meat.
No. Don't steal my thunder,
They're considered a nugget.
It's chicken.
What's my man doing, dog?
I don't know what he's
I
doing.
just said don't steal my
listen,
thunder. That's
listen.
my. Bro,
Is that your argument? White meat
No,
versus
that's a
dark
fact.
meat? Yeah, but so
It's not a wing.
So,
it's
We're talking about wings.
yeah.
so,
They're not wings.
So wings aren't
It's
wings
white.
unless
It's
they
a
have bones.
breast.
Is that what we're saying?
It's chopped up breast. So that's a nugget.
so yeah. Is it?
Are they
can I-
kidding me
can I
right now?
ask you-
Are you
I
kidding
don't.
me
I'm
right
not.
now?
Listen, if we got any wing
Are you
aficionados out there
kidding me right
that
now?
confirm or deny what that,
So-
please
I just
put it
have
in
one
the-
question.
So this is not an issue. No, by the way, we can do bone in, we can do boneless. It don't matter. Like we can make it a thing. So like I guess my thing is you pick the flavor. You pick it.
I just want bone in. Pause.
The honey chipotle.
Just pick the flavor, bro. What flavor we doing?
Barbecue.
How's he
Just do regular barbecue.
one key aspect?
I'm not arguing with you.
He said he can do both. He said he can do both. He said it don't matter. He said it don't matter. He said it.
It's fine.
Okay.
I ain't gonna disrespect Big Bang like
Is
that.
it- He never had it. That's why I don't expect him. I don't expect him to respect it. He never had it. He's never had it. You never had it. You have it. You see how you pause it? You never had it.
I've cash apped you the money before.
So-
What do you mean I haven't had it?
All right. So this is my question then. What flavor we doing?
Why is he so defensive?
I think
I'm
we
not.
do. I think
I'm
we do.
asking.
Look,
Sure. I'm
look,
asking you. I'm asking you a legit
No, I
question.
got
know,
questions for you because you've done a lot of
They're good.
asking me questions. I've literally
Curious.
just asked
All right. Ask me a question, sir. Ask me a question.
What neighborhood is that in?
Northeast.
Is that your hood?
It is Northeast.
Here we go.
I
You
think.
defensive of your spot. I get it, bro.
It ain't about my
I think we
spot.
do-
It ain't about my
Let's just-
spot, bro.
Let's do lemon pepper.
I don't.
We're gonna do lemon pepper and we're gonna do what? Honey barbecue, right?
Can you just bring some blue cheese? That's all I.
That's
ask.
cool.
Blue cheese, ranch.
That's
What
cool.
you want?
Yeah, but they
I mean,
sweet
I want the honey.
chilies.
I want the honey chipotle.
So let me.
Yeah.
So Big Ben's has. So Big Ben's has.
Big
Big Ben's has 36 different flavors. I don't know how many Union Tap has.
Whatever
I don't know
flavor you
what
want,
they have.
So we picking whatever flavor then.
But you picked the two most common flavors. I would think would be the way to go.
No, it's not. See, Big Ben's ain't common.
I mean, they got you. They got.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you it's not common.
Wings to Go got 42 different flavors. That don't make them like.
I'm just telling you, Big Ben's ain't common. So like,
I'm saying you.
I'm
If you're doing
asking-
a wing off,
but
you
it's
do the most two common flavors. That's all I said.
all right. So tell me his what flavors y'all want.
Buffalo. Just
Buffalo.
like the buffalo mild.
So it's different flavors of buffalo. You want garlic buffalo, mild buffalo, medium,
Just the
hot.
regular-
Like it's levels. It's levels. It's levels at
Yeah.
Big Ben's. That's
I
what I'm
feel
saying. What's
I like a buffalo
Buffalo.
garlic.
Just
I
don't
mean,
come through with chicken nuggets. That's all.
all right? Not a problem. Just tell us which one we doing. You see how this took way too long.
I
This took
tried
way
to
too
end it
long.
and said just do two common flavors. And you,
I just asked you which kind of flavor.
You're just really defensive of Big Ben.
I'm not
Yeah, all right,
defensive.
all right.
I'm asking
I just-
legit.
Big
I'm
Bang.
asking
Big Bang.
Go to
Big
the honey
Ben's. Big Ben's. I don't know what Bangs is. I don't know what that is. It's Big Ben's.
I mean, you know what? Look, I'll play the game with you real quick.
Which one we doing?
Barbecue, honey barbecue.
Bring like a. They got like a fly, like a habanero, like sweet
Mango
sauce.
habanero. Yeah.
Bring that sauce. Yeah,
Got
that's
you.
what I want right
You see
there.
how you
Mango
memorize it?
habanero.
I got you. I got you.
I mean, that's bro. I'm gonna keep it real. Any good wing place. That's a common sauce. Like you know what I'm saying.
Got you.
I'm
excited.
So Union Tap House got mango habanero?
Yeah.
All right, bet. So let's do that. We'll do that.
No, they got pineapple. Express.
I don't know what they got. I just ordered what I like.
Let's do that. That's fine. Bring the pineapple express.
My man so defensive.
No, I'm
You
just
get
I'm
the
trying to get
same
clarity.
little
Big Ben, stop doing that.
Honey barbecue.
You know why
We're still here.
Which is good.
We're still here.
I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to move on.
Wing off. Big Bang.
I'm ready to move
Big
on.
Ben's. versus Junior Tap House is
We're
going
all
down
friends,
this
guys, but
Monday.
we just can't agree on shit.
I don't know
That's
why.
what make it-
He's never talked like this to you
Let's
before.
jump
I don't know.
into
Today.
Talk like
the
this.
hottest topic.
You watch your goddamn mouth.
Yeah.
Called chicken nuggets.
Niggas just disrespected the mess out of Big Ben's.
Oh shit.
See you outside.
All right,
Called
go ahead.
chicken nuggets.
Let's
Yeah,
jump.
you're out of pocket, bro. Out of
Can we
pocket.
get to? Can we get?
Yes, I'm ready.
Get to some,
I'm ready.
Good? Y'all
I'm
ready?
ready.
No, we on the wings. We did the whiskey. Now we gotta get to the point. Now it's time.
Yo, you
We did.
disrespect the mess of calling my. Oh, it's wild,
So
bro.
you like eating your wings with a fork? Is what you telling me?
I don't eat with a.
Oh,
I'm a grown man, dog. Yeah, I control this. You're not controlling
Like,
that.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
I tried to move
How
on.
much wings you eat with a
I
fork?
tried to move
Right,
on.
can I ask you a question?
Right, I tried to move on.
Right, I'm gonna ask Ryan the question.
Can I get
Say
proof that
nobody
saying
really
I
asked
tried to?
Ryan
I tried to
I
move
took,
on.
I took my napkin in my shirt. If
So you eat with a fork? Got you. You eat Wendy's with a fork?
Huh?
You eat Wendy's nuggets with a fork too?
dabbed the
No,
corner.
I don't.
Exactly. So what are we talking about?
I don't.
What are we talking about? All right,
I dabbed
yo,
the
let's-
corners.
let's- yo,
I
let's-
gotta have a fork with it.
let's move forward, bro. Let's move forward. He's reaching now. You reaching. Come on.
Free agency kicked off. Today's the first day of free agency. A lot of big signings, a lot of money being spent. You know what I'm saying? A lot of moving and shaking, shall we say?
Yeah.
So I'll let us go around the table, and I think we know what Donald is, so he can cut him out. No, we'll let him talk. But we'll start here. We start with the Dallas fans. What's the biggest move, most impactful move of free agency thus far? Knowing free agency isn't over yet.
I feel like the Browns. The Browns is making a lot of moves.
Jerry Jeudy is there.
Yeah, I was gonna say Adam Judy. I think he's not good. I'm not.
He's
I'm not.
not-
Not that he's not good. Sorry, I didn't mean to
He's
say.
not trash.
He's not trash. He's not great. Is what I meant to say. He's not great. But I think that. But I think
I
that
think as a
bolsters
number
their
two, though-
roster. Like that bolsters their roster to look
That's the difference.
way crazier than and they were already like coming into their own. Like I think that it adds and it makes them better where they were already good. Like I like it for them. I don't
You don't hate it?
hate it. I don't know what it's going to translate into, but I really like the move for them.
Russell Wilson to the Steelers for $1.8 million. That is wild to me. That's what happens when the Broncos make horrible decisions. You end up paying another man to play for another man's team. So to play for another team, I think Russell Wilson definitely is an upgrade from the boy. What's his name? Kenny Pickett. Yeah. So Russell Wilson get a free year to kind of get his team together. He got a bunch of young boys. So he got a chance to kind of actually lead, and he actually has a coach that might actually help him as opposed to just talk down and try to embarrass him in front of TV. So, like, I think the Steelers, who are already always have a winning record, have a chance to be even better. Definitely the pickup of the year so far. Russell Wilson to the Steelers.
I disagree.
So I
don't like Russell Wilson, right?
You hate Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson is Russell Wilson.
I was
He's
going
be
to
trash
go.
here, too.
I was going to go Saquon, but the way you phrased your answer kind of got me to change. We talk about most impactful, just like with the Eagles already being
They're already good.
pretty good team,
Yeah.
you know, and upgrading at the running back position. So I think most people go there. But I actually going to go the quarterback route also now. But I'm not going to go Russell. I'm going to go Kirk Cobain. You know what I'm saying? Kirk Cobain
It's
to
Kirk
the-
Cobain. They say Kirk Cobain.
Kirk O'Chain, whatever you want to call him, Mr. $100 million.
This thing is he had 231 last time I checked. This last joint is two. So the first one was 230. This one 231. He making more than Mahomes at this point.
He's easily the richest person alive.
Absolutely.
Like he's Jeff Bezos
Absolutely.
of the NFL.
Absolutely.
His
Absolutely.
contracts be wild, guaranteed.
Absolutely.
Like 131 million with
Yo.
100 million guaranteed.
So I went back and checked that they franchised it. So Washington franchised him twice. That was
Twice,
2 guaranteed
times.
contract. Then he went to the Vikings and got 3-year guaranteed contract. Then they extended him again for another 3-year guarantee, and now he got this one. So I think he'll be up to over 500 million once this contract is ended.
Yeah, he's sitting around. He's sitting
It's
pretty.
just fucking wild.
For what we used to call the Mason Dixon line.
Guess what his record is? Anybody want to guess?
He got one playoff.
50 and 50.
78 and 70
He got one playoff
as a quarterback, but it's 78 and 70 as a quarterback
That's
in
wild.
general.
It shows you need Trump's ability a lot of times. You know what I'm saying?
Wild.
If I could put you between a rock and a hard place, you know what I'm saying? Squeeze out the juice.
Okay.
I'm surprised. Listen, I was waiting for it. I just
it was a wild.
Ryan said okay. Yo,
I caught it on the delay.
It was just a wild. Like I mean, maybe
I was
wrong,
like,
but like
I
also,
I didn't
where
know
did that come from?
the juice. All
nah,
right.
I think. But here's the thing. I don't think Kirk is a bad quarterback. I think like when you talk about, I'm looking at it from when I say most impactful, how bad Atlanta was to I think Kirk is a significant upgrade over Desmond Ritter.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean,
So-
yeah.
Agree.
That's
You know
what
what's
I'm at.
crazy though? Like I don't know. I said it before, but like I like Kirk Cousins, man. I like him.
Like as a man,
Like I like him as a player. I like him as a human being.
he is a human.
Yeah, like I watched that fucking Netflix show and that shit. Like,
Here's a no.
and I think Kirk Cousins is actually a good person.
to
Like,
that
and I
point-
think he's a leader, and I think he does well in the locker room. Like I think he's
to that point. That
helps.
Show, Jared? I
quarterback.
think Kirk had the best personality.
Yeah, like he's
out of
cool.
Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes is a fucking nut.
Wow.
Yeah, he's just
And I'll tell you right now,
Window.
Mariota is a weirdo. He's just a
And
fucking
he's done,
weirdo.
man.
Yeah, I think it's.
Nah, he a back.
You not with y'all no more?
Yeah, I thought he was with y'all too.
Nah, it was a 1 year deal.
Oh, all right.
It was one. I mean,
He'll go some.
go somebody's
I feel like he'll be on somebody's team.
Where you at?
He's
with
a
it, Jared?
backup that can.
No, that was the last call.
Kirk Cousins is definitely my answer. But I guess for me to not say Saquon Barkley, I'll probably say Jordan Brooks going to the
No,
Dolphins.
say if, bro. This is don't let them bully you into like say.
No one said you couldn't say that.
No, because we get on here and we be trying to be so not biased that sometimes we just don't.
No, because you said most. You said
Okay.
most
Impactful.
And most impactful, I like Jordan Brooks. I think he's a dope linebacker. He couldn't stay healthy in Seattle, but when he's healthy,
He works.
he goes to Miami. Miami clearly has an offense. They know what they're doing. They just gotta, shore up the defense or whatever. So
Yeah.
if he can be healthy and he can, be impactful in in that midfield and make plays and be the playmaker that he is, then that's a huge pickup for them. I mean, Saquon's it's a good addition for the Eagles, 1,000%. It just with him it's health, and then you got to factor in. I mean, Kellen Moore. Like, is Kellen Moore going to use him properly? I mean, I think so. You know what I'm saying? I watched him use Zeke properly in Dallas. I don't know why all of a sudden would it be the same here. So
Did Kellen Moore have the overriding ability to override Stupid Feast?
yeah, 1,000%. I mean, he's basically the president at this point in time.
I'm gonna say he's
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I think
He's
he
a
allows
public
his
figure.
people.
He goes out there, he kisses babies, he shakes hands. You know what I'm saying? He gets up there, does the podium shit, but like you see it, you have two coordinators that one is been a defensive coordinator long enough that he basically is the defensive coach. You know what I mean? He'll run that side of the ball. And then you have an offensive coordinator who I would imagine still aspires to be a head coach. I don't think the window's passed for Kellen Moore as far as like, him being
It should. It should have passed.
it should.
But
have.
I get what you
But
say.
it
Yeah,
hasn't, right?
One good season, he's
Bro,
back. He's back in.
If we have a year
Teams
like we
back
had
in
2
his
years ago,
DMs.
he's fucking
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? Unless
Big
he's just
head.
a terrible interview, then that's just a whole nother ball game. So I mean, when you got situations like that, the head coach really doesn't have to do anything outside of just be the face, right? Like, be a motivator. Bull can motivate. It's just he know how to fucking say this and make a scenario to playing one-on-one in your backyard. He know how to do all that, so we'll see.
So let's go to the person who has no qualms about being biased. Don.
Absolutely. Just with letting DeAndre Swift go, I was telling Ryan that Saquon's pass blocking ability is going to be a stronger suit than DeAndre Swift. Also, his third down ability is going to, he can either hit the hole or he can catch better than Swift. So I just think it's an upgrade all around for the Eagles.
So let's get it. We had a pre. What was that? We had a pre-show argument. Daryl was speaking to the amount you pay a running back and why you should not pay a running back. Jerv insinuated is because they don't have a running back. You know, there's a lot of things going on. So let's get into this argument. There's a lot of energy spent on that argument, but now everybody's quiet. So speak your piece. Speak now, forever hold your peace.
I mean, you talking, so I ain't gonna talk about you talking. But at the end of the day, this ain't even just Saquon. This is like running backs in general. I'm cool with running backs getting 8 million, 9 million, paying running backs 13 to 16 million. If you're not Christian McCaffrey, I just don't see it. Like paying Saquon 13 million a year after 3,000-yard seasons and riddle injuries. I just don't like he could be. I'm not, and don't get me wrong. I don't think Saquon's a bad running back. I think he's a great running back. I ain't got no problem with Saquon. Dallas has never been scared of Saquon though. We played Saquon for 6 years. He ain't never destroy us, whatever. So he's just another guy that y'all picked up, and that's cool. But like, I just personally think it's overpaying. Josh Jacobs, they paying Josh Jacobs $48 million in Green Bay. Is he really gonna make that much of a difference than Aaron Jones did? I just don't think so. Like, I feel like if you're gonna pay man another $8 million extra on top of what you already had, who was already producing. Now, granted, I think Aaron Jones is like 30 years old, but I think Josh Jacobs is like 28, 29. So he like right on the verge. So he's on a 3-4 year contract. You paying $48 million, you're gonna be in the same boat a year or 2 years later. So I also believe, and this is just what I've seen through the draft and looking at college, this is a loaded running back class. This is a super loaded running back class between the boy from Michigan, the boy from Florida State. There are so many good running backs that's going to go in the second and third round that are going to be just as good, if not better, than your Josh Jacobs, your a 30-year-old Saquon, et cetera, et cetera. So, like, to me, that money, if anything, what wins? And, like, to me, I watched San Francisco. I watched the teams that won in the playoffs. And, the D-line and the linebacker was important. Now, granted, Christian McCaffrey was a big piece, too, as well as a running back. But, like, the running backs that they picked up, the Chiefs running back Pacheco was a draft pick. He wasn't nobody they paid $13 million a year for. So, to me, you can get a boy in the draft and build your defense and win a championship. And I personally believe that's what the Cowboys are trying to do. A lot of people are coming at the Cowboys because hold on, I got you. No, I'm making one last point. I'm gonna pass it. So the Cowboys are like you all know we're like shadows in the draft. In free agency, we don't do nothing. And I'm not a fan of the lack of action that's happening in free agency from the Dallas Cowboys. However, right, that lack of action in free agency, these cats still won 36 games in 3 years. They still won 2 division championships in 2 years. So clearly, while it ain't the most popular method of operating, something they doing working. So, like, while I don't agree with everything, I got to be patient and kind of see what my team does. So this is me trying not to be hating on my team all the time, but just kind of see what happens. I believe we're going to draft a running back that's going to save a lot more money than we did. We bought a Derrick Henry or Saquon, and I feel like we get our people in the draft, and we'll see what happens. Go ahead, man. You go your point.
Ooh, gee, Christmas. Question. Could your lack of excitement for free agency or lack of care or whatever, could it just be because you guys just don't have any fucking money to pay anyone? There's really no reason for you to follow the ticker. Could that be it?
We never do anything.
Wait. Can I respond? Can I respond?
I don't want this to turn into.
No. This is the flaw. The flaw is that you think we don't have money. That's the flaw. Like, anybody can move money around, bro. Like, money can be moved around to pick up whatever. Like, truth be told, we could give Dak an extension that gives him $1 million on the salary cap, and we can have $30 million in salary cap space. Huh?
Do it.
No, I don't think there's. So look, if you know,
I watch other teams do it. I'm
right.
sorry. That was a rhetorical question. I didn't mean for you like the.
Why you say? Can I ask you a question? You say, can I ask you a question? And then he said that. And then he said it's a rhetorical.
About to go for a whole nother monologue.
What do you want to do?
I thought you was going to answer.
What does he want to do? All right, so don't start with. Can I ask you a question? Just say. Just ask the question.
Like you keep saying like, yo, they could, and I'm not really trying to get into Cowboys Eagles because that's not the point of this. But like you keep saying like, yo, we could and we couldn't do it, bro. Like every other team, the good teams. Tell
me the good teams.
So San Fran's a good team.
Okay.
The Eagles are
San Fran don't get too heavy in the free agency outside of
San Fran. Hold on, I got you. Bro. I'm about to show y'all some. Yo, they maneuver theirs differently.
But they homegrown though.
No, they don't.
They draft. All right, go ahead.
They do.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
The Cowboy, the Niners are very good at
day 2 and 3.
Not day 2 and day 3, yes, for sure. But they're very good at addressing NFL talent that's really, really good that a team's probably not going to want to resign, and then they go get that person via a trade, and they trade a bullshit pick or they trade a bullshit player that they whiffed on in the early rounds that someone else is willing to say, oh, well, they're a first, second, or third round pick. We'll take the chance on them and see if there's something here. That's what they do. And then they maneuver the Jones, they maneuver their contract because everybody gets bread in San Fran for some reason. I've always wondered about that salary cap. It's confusing to me, but that's what they do, right? Howie structures contracts in a way. I don't understand. That's not my lane. He structures contracts in a way where it looks like it's a lot of bread. But then whenever the guy on ESPN or NFL Network breaks down the joint, he's always saying, hey, this is a hell of a contract. The Eagles really, really, you know what I'm saying? The Chiefs gave Patrick Mahomes whatever.
It's not true. I'm gonna let you say it.
True. I didn't say anything false right now.
No,
the Chiefs gave Patrick Mahomes like $500 million.
It was 10 years. It spreads out, bro. But go ahead. I'm listening to you. Go ahead.
They spread it out and over a longer period of time so Patrick could get it. That's called good GMing.
It is.
And you're over there telling me, well, we could do this. And I'm just like, do it then. Right?
So okay, go ahead.
But $13 million is not a crazy, absurd amount of money for a running back. It sounds like that coming off of the offseason we just came off of the year before when nobody was trying to give any running back any paper. Before that year, running backs were getting 3 years, 50 mil, 4 years, 70 mil, or whatever.
It's not accurate.
And now
it's not accurate. I could name you three right now. I can name you 3 right now that got the bag in like the past year or two. You got Christian McCaffrey, Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs.
What is Christian McCaffrey? Do you know his contract?
He's getting $16 million a year. 16.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what do you mean? They are paying running back. I'm just saying they pay your running back too much. That's all I was saying. That's all I'm saying.
I think to be a good team in this league today, you gotta attack all 3 phases of building the team. What I mean, all 3 phases, you gotta hit free agency, you gotta address your needs in free agency, you have to draft well, and then you have to utilize the trademark. I think you gotta do all 3. I think sitting out one, like I get it, like so. My thing is this, like I don't look. Right now, we know what Saquon Barkley's contract is, right? $13 million, right? It's not crazy on its face, right? I can say right now, I wouldn't mind paying Saquon Barkley $13 million. Now, if let's say it causes the Eagles to lose Hassan Reddick over $1 or $2 million, then I call it into question, right? Like if you start to lose, or you can't bring back C.J. Gardner-Johnson, which I know a lot of y'all want, you know what I'm saying, like. Then you call it into question. But right now, on its face, Saquon's worth $13 million easy. Like I don't mind that part.
Can I tell you why I disagree with you?
Why?
Because not everybody does that and wins. The Chiefs don't get wild in free agency. The Chiefs don't get wild in trades. They draft well. And they pay their players when their players play well. Like there is a blueprint for what happens in San Francisco, and there's a blueprint for what happens in Kansas City.
I think the Chiefs
so like to say that all 3 have to happen, I disagree with.
If you got the best quarterback in the NFL, yeah, you could do things a little bit different.
But he wasn't the best quarterback, and it was before he was the best. Before he was considered.
He wasn't. They was spinning wild.
No, they wasn't. On who?
They
weren't.
They gave Chris Jones the highest paid defensive tackle.
Okay,
right?
He was a drafted player. He was a player for them.
They went out and signed Sammy Watkins to a crazy contract.
It wasn't a crazy contract.
He wasn't worth it.
It wasn't a crazy contract.
It don't matter.
He gave him like a 3-year, 12. It wasn't a crazy contract. They don't pay people just like we didn't pay Stephon Gilmore and Brandon Cooks. We don't give crazy contracts. We don't have Patrick Mahomes.
You can't do what they do.
We have a top quarterback. We have a higher level quarterback.
Do you have Patrick Mahomes?
Nobody has Patrick Mahomes or Andy Reid.
If you ain't got that, then you can't base.
So your argument is it's okay not to do trades and free agencies as long as you have Pat Mahomes and Andy Reid.
Exactly.
when you have
that's easy. That's easy to say after two Super. That's easy to say after all the Super Bowl wins and
I mean,
championships.
it's easy to say. Watching his body of work and the fact he's been in the AFC Championship game every year except for 1 year.
I got you. So were y'all upset when they didn't re-sign Tyreek Hill? When they let him go?
I thought that was going to be a bad move for him. I thought that, but
you
had Patrick Mahomes.
But clearly they're willing to invest in drafts rather than go after somebody like
the Chiefs way and still wins. Besides the Chiefs,
huh? Who does it? I mean, it's only the Chiefs have been winning. What do you mean? No other team has been winning. My point is that
there have been other teams that have won Super Bowls during the Chiefs era.
I'm talking about consistency, bro. Not your one little year. Not your one little year, bro. Like I'm talking about consistently dominating.
One little year.
Bro, we've had.
I don't know,
if you want to go,
my man said no one else is winning. I'm saying other teams have won. I wasn't just talking about.
The Cowboys are winning too. The Cowboys have won. The Eagles have won.
We're talking about other Patrick Mahomes. I'm not talking about the Steve Young and all them guys. I'm not talking.
Last 3 years, the Cowboys have 36 wins. We've had more wins than the Eagles in 3 years.
I thought we were talking about Super Bowls here. I'm sorry, because that's what we're talking.
So you're going to we're going to do this? Are we really going to do this? Yeah, sure. Yeah, is he really going through this? So you're sticking to 2019.
First of all, everybody got to relax.
Do you hear what he's doing?
Everybody's got to relax.
You said wins, and now you're jumping on Super Bowl.
Because we were talking about the Patrick Mahomes era and the fact that Patrick Mahomes, you made a comment, brother, of saying he only won 2 Super Bowls.
I didn't say only. I said he wins.
You said 2, and then we corrected you to 3.
I said he wins championships.
And then you made a comment of saying no one else has won during his era. And I said other teams have won. I wasn't making a shot at the fact that
time out.
Yo, this boy is. He know we looking at him too. That's out of control. Yo, you out of control, bro.
You out of control. The camera wasn't on you right now.
I never see nobody eat celery like a squirrel.
All right, ding ding. Ding ding, bang it. Like I said, I don't think on his face Saquon contract is nothing wrong. I don't see any issue. But like I said, if we hit the end of free agency and you lose to Hassan Reddick and you don't then you would look at the contract and say they could have kept Swift and got
but you also got to look at it if means if they want Reddick, but just probably at a certain price. Reddick wants $25 million. That's a lot of
Reddick. He going to get it. He going to get it.
I mean, and here's the thing:
he's gonna get it.
Then he's got to go get it.
Yeah,
right?
True.
You got to go get it. But
true.
To your point, if you're offering Reddick 24, right? And that's he goes to take 25, then that's a problem. Right. But if you're offering Reddick 21, but he wants 25, then it's not a problem because that's not the Saquon is not the difference in that or whatever. Reddick probably will get the. I mean, honestly, I don't think he'll get the 25. I don't think he'll get the 25.
I don't think he'll get 25. If anything, he'll get longevity.
He won't get the 25 because he has to be traded. That's why he won't get the 25. If you giving up draft picks, you're not signing him to the Brian Burns contract. On free, if he was in the open market, he'd be at 25, 29, 30. If he was in the open market. But him being when you got to add the
we need some compensation. If you
that's what I'm saying. When you add that into it,
but y'all teams can have
that lowers the price.
Like whoever want to have it, you got to come up off a couple picks. I ain't talking about no cheap picks either, dog.
Who's the biggest name free agent still left on the market? All right, let's start. Let's do it this way. Let's start here. If you had to go get somebody for your team.
That's left.
Who would you go get? Who would you want to see?
My man from the Broncos.
You want to give you a list of who's still on the board?
Yeah. Let's do that.
I like if I'm for the first time ever.
Can you just do me a favor, good brother? Can you just make sure it's an accurate list and not?
Do you have it pulled up? 2022.
Okay, you have it pulled up. I just wanted to be sure.
He had the Panthers with the number 1 pick.
We got quarterback. We got Ryan Tannehill. Jacoby Brissett.
We said the top.
We want
the top.
Brissett's back with the Patriots, but go
ahead. So we'll go to running back.
Derrick
Henry's still on the board.
I know a team could use Derrick Henry.
I'm not paying 15. I guarantee he wants 14. If Saquon's getting 13,
I'm making a bet with you that Saquon's contract's higher than Derrick Henry.
I agree.
I would 1,000% take that.
You think so?
I would 1,000%
I agree.
I know you're not.
No, I'm
I
not.
don't
At
think
receiver?
like he wants higher, but he won't be.
What you got, Don?
We got Marquise Brown, Calvin Ridley, Odell Beckham Jr.
Really didn't resign somewhere.
No, Jacksonville. That's the one right there. Honestly,
Really? You think?
I like him.
I think Calvin Ridley has potential
I like him
to be
too,
a top
but I got-
5 wide receiver if you put him in the right offense.
If y'all was to lose IU,
I don't think he lose tonight. Honestly,
Y'all not losing.
then he won't get.
Y'all just gave him. Y'all
He
just
won't
gave him a
get
contract. Y'all just gave him a contract, didn't you?
yeah. I think about the thing.
But where could
Thing about
go?
San Francisco, like I really, we've gotten to this point where every player wants to get paid, and they do this thing, and then they get paid. Like it's
855.
the same. It's the same situation. So
Yeah, I there's a couple. I got top players here. So David Bakatari, Green Bay, yeah,
Thank you for
left
pronouncing
tackle,
it right.
left tackle, Green Bay. They just let him go. He a top tackle in the league. I definitely would pay the money for him. Leonard Williams,
Leonard Williams,
he out there.
he's a
He
tackle.
only 29. Jamal Adams, I think he's
Jamal
just
Adams is
he's not.
done.
Yeah, I think he's done.
Done.
Danielle Hunter, low
The
key.
Neil Hunter.
The Neil Hunter.
Yeah, he's another one that's gonna get about
Yeah.
25.
JC Jackson,
JC Jackson, injury prone.
Mid.
but he's tough though when he's healthy.
It'd be a mid pick though.
Emmanuel Agba,
Okay.
he in the middle of the pack. Allen Robinson.
Who?
No, Justin Simmons. Justin Simmons. I can't believe the Broncos let. Is that what you was talking about when you was like Broncos? Yeah. I can't believe they let that boy go. That was
30.
like, but he's freaking the top. He's like literally he might be top 2 safety in the league right now.
And you always got to have a flag when
Justin Simmons is
the
ridiculous.
Flag is always raised when a team lets someone go when to the naked eye it looks like he's still at the top of his game, right? They see something,
Absolutely.
they either see something and he might have.
It could be a culture thing though.
It also could be that he might have just a little bit left in the tank, meaning he's got enough for like one more season, right?
I felt that way. I
30.
felt that way when
30's
y'all let. I felt that way y'all let
30's
Miles Sanders
definitely-
go. Like, yo, y'all ain't like use him. Y'all ain't do nothing. This man went and did absolute nothing in this.
He went to Carolina though.
I get it, but he still did nothing.
Shout out to Miles
Nothing.
Sanders.
Miles could've-
Odell
Did
Beckham
nothing,
Jr.
nothing.
OBJ.
Y'all can
I
have
feel like he's done.
You know what's crazy?
I don't think.
Give-
I actually don't think he's
Give
done.
me Odell in San Francisco,
Yeah, I
the
put him
number
in the
3
slot.
receiver.
I would never want. I don't
I
want.
love
Him.
it.
I don't want him.
I'm good.
Yeah, like I don't want him at all.
I wouldn't.
love it.
I wouldn't mind him in Dallas. I
don't
think.
think he's good.
Agreed.
So would
I
you
think
take?
he's
Would you
done.
take OBJ or Brandon Cooks
I'll keep Cooks
over OBJ?
every
I would
time.
love for y'all to get OBJ. He would have
I would
a
like
flag
OBJ.
You
for
can't
y'all.
pay.
And then that'd be-
It's too detrimental to you.
You
I
can't pay
don't-
Odell $8
And
million.
not that he's a wild boy. It's just
I think
it's-
he's washed.
I
I think he's washed.
I don't think
I
he's washed.
disagree.
I disagree too.
No, he's had like two good
What
games.
tells you that
in,
he's
like,
washed?
He's had two
That's
good
the best
games
thing
in the
on the
last
field.
2
Tells me
seasons.
that
I think he played in an erratic offense too.
And he
I
played
ain't
in a
gonna-
running offense. Too.
No,
Like, they ran the ball
I think the Ravens' offense is just erratic. Like
I don't think he
All right,
has
no,
it.
no disrespect to y'all.
no, this
Like I'm not taking a shot at Purdy,
Mm.
but I don't feel like Purdy is the quarterback that makes OBJ have that type of season. That makes it like
So if he played for us, his season, in my opinion, his season would be a lot like it was when he went to the Rams. Right? It's not going to be high. It's not going to be high productivity, but it's going to be impactful. Like if y'all people, because he's a big reason the Rams won that Super Bowl.
100%.
Like he's probably the reason they beat us in the Super Bowl. In the NFC Championship game, right? And he would have been the Super Bowl MVP if he didn't get hurt in the Super Bowl, right?
He could have touched
Like,
that, right?
right?
Yeah.
But I'm saying, yeah,
He was
got hurt.
he was balling.
Yes. So like he's one of those players. Like he's gotten to the age where, first of all, he's still one of the best route runners in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like he's elite at that. You know what I'm saying? So if you take so they put him in a role where they wanted big numbers from him. You're not gonna get big numbers from OBJ, but that's why I said you take him to San Francisco as a number 3 receiver. I would love it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
I would've won.
I don't see Odell going to a situation where he's not an outside receiver.
He would be an outside receiver with us. Debo run the slot, Ayuk run the X, and he would run the Y.
I forgot Bulls like running. I don't know.
But then was like, I almost feel like for what though? Like to win.
I mean,
I feel like for right now he's
Bulls-
better in the slot.
I don't think you want to play football anymore.
Y'all want to know who low key still free agent right now? Buda Baker.
Buddha would be a big. Buddha's injury hit list is
I think he had
crazy.
1 year where he was injured, bro.
Nah,
he's not an injury.
Buddha is like
an injury.
Buddha is like
bro.
Saquon.
Was he?
He had no.
I'm
He's not
telling you,
injured nowhere near.
He
as
plays
much
for
as
Arizona.
Saquon.
I'm trying to tell
He's
you,
not injured as much as
he's
Saquon
injured
is, bro.
all the time. He
No.
plays a lot of games injured.
He was injured last year, right?
He plays a lot of
For
games.
the first time, but he's not every year.
Yeah,
injured. He leads that team in tackles every. He leads the team in tackles every year.
He plays a lot of games injured though.
But he
nagging
plays.
injured. He's
He
not
plays.
as effective as he could be.
He leads the
Maybe not.
team
He's
in
very
tackles.
physical.
He leads the
and-
team
I'm
in
not saying
tackles.
It's great. It's a great team.
He leads the team in tackles every year.
Give it 10 seconds.
He can't
Give
do it.
10
5,
seconds.
4.
He can't do it, bro.
There it
If you
is.
would just, I'm not talking about that, just so you know, if you would just watch us, sometimes you wouldn't have to hear us when we point to you.
You on fucking DVR when you got the fucking live broadcast in front of you, motherfucker.
I gotta make sure it's.
I was going to ask you to make a note of Daryl's comments about Buda Baker, because I feel like if Buda Baker makes a certain decision on a certain team, there won't be the same love. So I would just love for you to mark down the time.
I just said he's good. I just said he's great.
I heard you.
I would love to say Buda
I would
Baker
love
in
Buda
Dallas. I would love to.
I
think he's great.
Nope. You didn't hear me say nothing bad about
All right.
Buda
Yeah. All right.
I don't think there's nothing
however,
to say about
You got
that.
next person probably next would be Tyron Smith, left tackle.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Bull
We get
got
to the root of why
the bull.
I'm not. Am I mad?
A lot of people.
He's hurt a lot. He's hurt a lot.
Tyron
Played a
Smith.
full season in like 8 years.
You now have a void.
I know, definitely. And we lost Biotish. Like
Yeah, Biotish went to the Redskins.
So it's not
Lost 2 linemen.
You're thinking that my comment is saying that you are mad about losing Smith. No, but it's like now you for
Tyron Smith looked like the boy for
Green Mile.
no
RoboCop.
big arms. He was the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde in that movie. What was
What the big orange?
y'all can admit y'all have a question mark at left tackle right now, right?
No,
He wasn't
Tyler
Smith.
Smith. Tyler Smith is the boy gonna be left tackle. We're questioning that guard now.
Guard.
Guard is.
You got a question on right tackle.
No, we just signed Terrence Steele. We good at right tackle.
Still is ass.
All right, he ain't the best right tackle, but he's solid. I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. He's solid.
Okay,
He's
all right,
solid.
all
I didn't
right.
say he was great.
I ain't mad at
I
that.
wouldn't say he's trash.
Yes.
He's not
How much
trash.
y'all pay him?
He ain't getting top 5 right tackle money.
Tyron Smith is like on his Jason Peters tour.
Yeah,
Correct.
for sure.
Correct.
Yeah.
Motherfucker is broke down.
He's that bad?
Yeah, it's a
His
wrap.
body is.
I mean, if he was healthy, he would be
fucking
good. But
neck, or you
Yeah.
ain't see the man come out with it with his like his elbows is in fucking.
Yeah, we got,
I'm gonna get your hands.
Tyler
I said
Tyler Boyd.
Exactly.
What do you think about Tyler Boyd? I'd love to get
He
your thoughts on Tyler Boyd.
nice.
Another
Nice.
number. He got to be
He
a
a
three.
whole. He a not no 3.
On a elite team.
He a 2. He a 2. He can be
On
a
an
2.
elite team,
He can be a. He can be a
I would
2.
love to sign. I would love to sign Boyd to be our slot receiver. I know there.
Yeah, he's a problem. He would be nice.
As a
He'd
three.
be nice.
Yeah,
As a three.
I'm with you.
He can't be. He
You're not
can't
coming,
be.
you're
Why
not
can't
coming
be
to
a two?
contender playing on the outside.
He's not.
Because these other teams will let you go on the outside, but not
He's
here.
not. He don't have the elite athleticism to be a 2. Where you getting the second best cover corner or linebacker on you every.
And I think but I also think his skill set in his shiftiness is more slot receiver wise right now.
He might be. I'm saying.
I wouldn't put him on the outside no.
Cool. But
On
still,
any
he still
team. I
have
couldn't pick
have
a
two
team.
good outside receivers. Then
Yeah,
have two better outside receivers. Then that's what I'm saying.
I wouldn't even put him on the outside on like the Patriots. Like I'm not putting him on the
Put
outside.
you and the Patriots right now. Jerry, you can play. No, listen, anybody can play the pay. Listen, you talk about the fall of a dynasty. They need to make that documentary and coincide with the rise of a dynasty. It'd be like a 2-part saga. You know what I'm saying? The rise and fall of the Patriots dynasty.
Listen, everybody
You know what
just
I'm
got good at what they do,
And
and
they just lost Tom
had an
Brady.
exodus.
That's what happened.
But I'm saying, but then like their coordinators left.
But here's the
Like,
thing.
the
They
The
didn't.
Chiefs gonna be asked when Patrick Mahomes retires.
Yeah,
That's
like,
fair.
it's not-
That's
it's-
fair. That's fair.
listen, no, 20 years it ran its course. Like, well
Hell
done.
of a run. Hell of a run.
Like you now you starting at
Bill
zero.
Belichick's
Like
still out
everybody
here
else.
on these streets. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wanted to pick him up as a coach.
Yo, is something wrong with
500 years old.
Devin White, linebacker for the Bucks?
Yeah, he's just old. He's old.
He's 26.
Devin White.
Devin White.
You talking about Levante David?
I'm talking about Levante David.
Yeah, I'm talking about Devin
Levante
White's only
David's better than
26.
Devin White.
26,
He's
bro.
old.
Devin White's 26.
I also
Did
felt
I
like
miss
Devin White was
something?
old though.
Why is he still a free agent right now? What am I missing? Is he want crazy money? Is that why?
A lot of people don't value linebackers, bro.
I take
All right, well,
any
look, Dallas
linebacker.
Cowboys need a
We're not going to do it
linebacker.
though, so it doesn't fucking matter.
You're right. You're right. We're not. You're right.
We're
You're
not
right.
going to do anything.
Nah,
in
we're
free
not.
agency, even if we
I'm
had
sure
it.
you can maneuver.
We probably could maneuver.
Money
Yeah.
around, but you,
Even if we had
So
it.
but you
I'll
gotta
say
do a second maneuver because you got to maneuver money around to extend that.
Mhm.
You got to maneuver money around to extend CD.
I don't think
and prepare
Dallas
for Michael Parsons. next year.
Dallas not signing anything players doesn't have anything to do with cap space. Because I'll tell you a story.
They never do it.
Jerry Jones invented the cap.
Is this a fact or is
this
this
is a fact?
I don't know this. So
I'm not-
you're right.
here's the
Jerry
story.
know what he's doing.
No,
He can.
No, he invented it.
I know.
He invented the
He can
cap
do
to
whatever.
steal Deion Sanders from the 49ers, right? So before 94, there was no cap. You can sign wherever you want.
Mhm.
95, he was the chairman of the cap. They invented the salary cap. He was the only one that knew how to maneuver it. And where did Deion go? To the Dallas Cowboys. It was
how to
genius.
maneuver that shit no more.
I just don't think he don't want to. I think he
Oh, okay.
I
think-
truly, like,
But he know this, and
this is
everything-
not his
and
plan.
you-
He always says like
for
this
those
is just
that
not
don't
what we
know,
do.
this is why I always say the cap is a myth because it's maneuverable. And I saw it, like I was like, 49. Everybody thinks the 49ers in 94 didn't want to bring Deion back. Deion was on some shit where he's like, I'm signing a 1-year contract because I know it's coming down the pipe. I'm already talking to motherfuckers. I know it's coming down the pipe. Can't re-sign me. Jerry, go to Jerry Jones, and then you move. That's why you see Howie Roseman. You be like, oh, we got $5 million in cap space. We just signed somebody for $30 million.
That's
Like,
why I'm not tripping
the cap
off
is a
of
myth,
this
yeah.
mythological number of 13 because Howie's going to figure out
yeah,
like
it's a myth.
fuck what you think
You
about Howie.
restructure,
Yeah.
you rebuild, you rebrand.
Bro, I didn't
mean,
watch,
like,
Lane Johnson done restructured his contract damn near every fucking year. Like literally
That's how
every year.
Tom
Lane
Brady
Johnson
does
restructured
it.
his
Like
contract.
Tom Brady was doing it. Matt Ryan been
I don't
doing it. Like
understand why
everybody.
all the teams don't do this.
I think they do to a certain extent.
They don't though.
Here's the thing. I think there's 3 levels, right?
I think the older
I
players will do it.
I
think the older players like are like, but I think they can sell it to the older players because I think
you
they
can sell it
realize.
to anybody,
But I think they realize it's like
they're not
like no,
losing
like
their
I'm
money.
going to get my cash.
We're just going to get it a different
Yeah,
way.
you put it here, you put this
better
this
because
way.
I'm turning what is prorated on how many games you play into
Yeah,
guaranteed.
it's again like
That's really all it is. And then it
Put it
comes
right
off your cap. Like we just restructured Fred Warner, highest paid linebacker in the league. Got his contract last year.
Yeah.
Restructured already. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Now we're just going to give it
Yo,
to
is
you.
Armstead washed?
Armstead is great, but he is injury prone. He's another
Okay.
player. Like he so like
Did you give
Armstead
him 25 a year?
because he's not gonna stay healthy.
Okay.
And you talk about a player that's missed 5-6 games the last 3 years.
Okay.
He has a plantar fasciitis and a tendon injury, and he's going to miss 3 to 4 games a season, guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? And then it's a matter of when those games are, right? So like this season, he missed those games right before playoffs, and you can't ramp up that fast. So he wasn't that great in the playoffs. Last season, he missed his 5 games at the beginning of the season, came back towards the end of the season, and then was great for the playoffs.
Mhm.
Healthy, he's probably one of the best tackles in the league, honestly. Like stopping the run, rushing the pass, all of it.
Probably.
I would love him. I would love to stay, but I
Do y'all have a
understand.
rotation at D tackle, or is
So-
it just kind of 2 on for y'all most of the time?
No, we normally go 12 deep at defensive line.
Okay.
So like you got Ken
I'm just
Law.
trying. I'm trying to
You got
envision if there's a way I can
Hargrave.
get my man's in the rotation over here. That's all, Paul.
It is. I'm saying he would start on your team.
I know he would, but
He'd be your starter.
we like
he
to
helps.
rotate D tackles and shit.
Yeah, he rotates.
Okay.
And he can play defensive end too. I'm trying to tell you, he's probably one of the
He
best
plays a
defensive-
lot of defensive ends.
He's probably one of the best defensive linemen in the league, but he's just when he is injured. Like it's no taking it. Like I'd be like, yo, he's gonna miss 4 to 5 games a season easily, and you know it's coming. You know it's coming. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't mad at it. I think he goes to the Texans anyway. He loves D'Amico. You know what I'm saying? That's the San Francisco
Shout out to
ties. You know what I'm
D'Amico,
saying?
Nico was willing to
Yeah.
play the 13 for Saquon. I mean, shout out to D'Amico. He know what he's doing down there.
Because they have nobody else.
They have nobody else.
Who's their running back?
They had Singletary, but Singletary rolled, right?
Yeah, Singletary's
Oh, the
gone.
Texans?
Yeah, Singletary's gone.
It was Singletary and what you call last year, Young Boy.
They had a rookie, right? It was
Not
nice.
second year boy, not Brees Hall, but the other one that came out that year, Pierce.
Yeah, Pierce is nice.
Yeah. They didn't use him a lot last year.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
Listen,
I'll be honest. I ain't seen a whole lot of
the one thing I'll say to Daryl's point, is
the late stretch.
a lot of teams. The question here's a question that I would have for you, right? So you're paying Saquon, right? But you also have given Jalen Hurts. What's Jalen Hurts the second highest paid quarterback in the league right now? Something like that. Top 5.
He's definitely top 5 because maybe like 2 or 3 dudes have signed since.
Kirk is
when you got to push button A or B, you gonna always go to the quarterback. They're still not going. I think Eagles fans think because you have Saquon, they're going to commit to the run all the time, and I don't think. I don't think that's what it is. I think that's the logic.
I think for me as an Eagles fan, it's exciting to know that I theoretically I have a running back that can just be on the field. Right, I watched my team for the last 2 years. Right,
go empty sets.
I knew that if Miles Sanders was on the field, it was most likely Miles Sanders was most likely a run.
Before you finish,
if it was Kenny Gainwell, before
you finish, because I do want to hear. I think DeAndre Swift was just taken off the field. I don't think he had to come off the field. I think they were just like, give me, what's his name? Like, I think that's just their philosophy. Because he's a great. DeAndre Swift is actually a great pass catcher on the low. You know what I'm saying? They just wouldn't put him in that role.
They don't like his pass blocking, and it's not just the Eagles.
Right.
For some reason, DeAndre Swift early on in his career because
that don't mean Saquon is great. You pointed at him.
He might have missed one, and they were like, "He's trash now."
So here's
I'm agreeing with you. I'm saying
what I say about Saquon is that I don't hear that Saquon struggles at pass protection. I'm not saying he's great.
Jones was the most sacked quarterback in the NFL.
But they also had like the ass's offensive line.
I'm just saying. So they was also
as a running back, you're not asking a running back to be responsible
for everybody.
For fucking Nick Bosa coming from the line. You're asking the running back. Hold up. You're asking the running back to be the extra protection for if Nick Bosa gets by the defensive end, right?
So you're
asking the running back to pick up the blitz.
Your logic is Saquon will be a better blocker because your offensive line is better.
My logic,
right? Which is true.
I mean, that's a fact.
I mean, that's not what I'm saying.
He's asked to do less.
So I gotta watch how I respond when you ask questions. So what I'm saying is,
he's so defensive.
Because what I'm saying is,
he got nervous.
Because it's literally not what I'm saying. You made a statement of saying. After I said that Saquon, I've never heard of Saquon's bad at pass protection, and you said that Daniel Jones got sacked many times, and all I said was, their line was ass.
I agree with that.
It is not the running back's responsibility to be the guy that protects the quarterback 100%. Their job is to read the blitz and help out. I've never heard that Saquon struggled with that. I've never heard that. Even with Daniel Jones getting sacked as much as he got sacked last year, I never once heard from any commentator or anyone that watches the All 22 say Saquon's really been struggling at picking up the blitz.
Cool.
I heard that and I watched that.
Understood. I get what you're saying, but also, is it a fair assumption to say if a quarterback's the most sacked quarterback in the NFL, the running back had a part to play in that as well? Like it. I mean, that's not a fair statement. I'm asking because you just want me to answer in a way. I'm asking you a question. You can say no. You can say no. You can say the running back is
I don't want to
blocking.
say no because it's not no. The answer is not no, and the answer is not yes.
I've never heard that before. But the answer is not no or not yes.
What is it? Maybe.
I'll ask
no,
you.
I get what you're saying, Jerry, because it's not no, it's not yes.
You, right?
It's not no, it's not yes.
Jerry, hold up. I'm trying to ask you, though. That's the problem. I'm not.
But the answer is a not no and a not yes. But it is like. The running backs, that's not the running back's sole job. The running back's sole job is let's say that it's his sole job if like now I'm extending the play and now I gotta do this, but like I'm a chip block. If like I'm a chip block, I'm a move around if I'm picking up the blitz. My job is not to like
yes, that's not his primary job.
Right, but
that's
what he's saying.
No, I agree with that part. I said
that's it.
But there's also a second part.
Yes and no.
Yeah, but like that's the answer.
You want it to be one way so that
So
you can
okay,
formulate your
but the question.
argument.
So then you're saying.
He just Marlowe's you.
So, no.
You wanted to be one way.
He's, so then you're saying
This is the
Saquon
Marlo
is great at
Jones.
blocking.
The Marlo.
I also never used the
You wanted
word
to be one way.
Saquon is great at blocking.
I'm doing
I
Mr.
said
This.
I never heard that Saquon was bad at blocking. Okay? Let's make sure that we got all the
asking
facts right.
questions here that just need answers. And this is not. Geez, the problem is everybody feels like when I ask questions,
the
I'm
problem
trying
is
to trap
you
you.
trapping motherfuckers.
I'm not.
And if
I'm
you're
really
not-
I'm
I didn't
really-
think you were. I just think the answer is yes and no.
He's trying to get.
Like I just think the answer is yes and no.
You've been in too many toxic relationships where you feel you jaded, bro. You feel like people always trying to trap you.
He said,
You
"Yo,
need to
y'all
heal.
not trapping
You
me
need
in
to
this
heal, my
answer."
Everybody's not always trying to trap. I'm just trying to have this is safe space right here, bro. We just trying to have a dialogue. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Wings, whiskey, and sports is nothing but love.
yo, it's hilarious.
Oh
What's
man.
next?
Did you say did we go? Or we
We just talked about how the running backs get paid too much. Now we
I mean,
we spent a lot of time on this.
who we want.
who do you want to pick up?
Oh, that how we never got there.
I know. For the record, I answered. I said I wanted.
I still want Derrick Henry.
The safety ball.
I still want Derrick Henry.
I mean, the person I want already got picked up, so it's a wrap. I wanted Christian Wilkins.
Oh, that sucks.
D
You got
tackles.
someone that's available. Y'all whiffed on that.
Ain't no D lineman available right
Dang,
now.
that sucks.
Eric Armstead would actually be a great.
I need a D tackle. We need D tackle, bro.
That's what he is.
I know. I would love to take Aaron.
That can play off.
Needs and there's
No, y'all actually got a rotation. He would actually be a pretty.
I actually would. We just need a D tackle, bro. We need a D tackle badly. They need to just. I hope they find somebody. They've been pretty solid in what they did last year.
Because you said that's how.
That's the
y'all do
plan.
stuff, right?
That's the
You
plan.
just go in the draft.
I promise you, that's the plan. That's the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the plan.
It'll work out for y'all.
It has been 36 wins, 3 years. It's been working. Just got we just got to win when it matter.
Jared, can you really?
In them 3
Didn't
years.
they win the division? I'm just
They
asking.
won a division.
That's what I'm saying. Like he gonna throw a Super Bowl
They
out.
don't win the division this year.
Why we not taking the name we talking about right now though?
Because they're not going to win it. No one wins our division 2 years in a row.
You want to check Rock, Jer? We can check Rock.
Check Rock.
We check Rock. All right, we check
I
Rock.
feel like we win.
What we doing?
Check Rock.
So what we doing?
We win the
Bro,
division
whatever.
this year.
Well,
We'll make it light, Jer. Jer.
We're in turmoil. You don't have a running back. You have
Your
who's your running back?
team don't even like your head coach.
Your running back.
Your team don't even
if
like your
your
head
running
coach,
back
bro.
is if your running back is the bull that I'm thinking of,
Who the
stood here,
bull?
right here? He's like this tall. That little short.
He not starting. He not starting.
That's who's on your
Deuce is
roster.
not
I
starting,
bet
bro.
you if you go to your roster,
We
right now, you
drafted
got
some.
one.
We drafted somebody,
That's
bro.
not. We not.
I'm telling you,
We're not doing this podcast.
It's 10 running backs that can start right now in the NFL.
We'll be all right.
It's 10 running backs that start in the NFL. We're gonna be all right.
Can I say something?
Yo, Center's
I'm
fucked
excited
up.
about
Yo,
this
line is
draft.
fucked up.
Whose front is fucked up? Whose O line's fucked up?
Y'all's. Didn't y'all just lose 2 O linemen? You lost your all pro center, and you lost.
So I'm gonna give you the.
They
Just gave like the guard.
that's
They made the guard the highest paid guard in the league.
I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt because you probably you don't really pay attention to our draft like that. This isn't a shot at you, right? Over the last 3-4 seasons, all we've done, with the exception of drafting a backup for Lane Johnson, all we've done is prepared for this moment right here. Every aspect.
What's this moment?
for for losing Jason Kelsey?
I think it's still a question mark.
It's a question mark because he hasn't done it yet at that position. But
Cam Jurgens, right?
yes.
But Cam Jurgens hasn't played. He played guard, right? He played guard for y'all last year, right? Sporadically.
Yeah.
So
he
he's
moving
moving
around the line.
I mean,
But he was a center in college.
I'm not saying he's bad at it.
So no.
He
So
was-
Ryan, all I'm
We
saying
drafted
is
him
that
to be a center.
all I'm
We're
saying is
prepared.
that we prepared for this.
Okay.
I don't know if it works out,
Okay, I
but
get you.
we prepared for this. So
I just that's
to
why
answer your question.
I just think there's a question
the
mark there.
offense. There is,
That's a
but
big-
I'm not.
But that's been
I'm
a
not
big,
worried for that.
but that's been a crucial part of your offense.
What are you worried about? What are you worried about, Jer?
Kelsey's been.
I think if anybody loses to Jason Kelsey,
Oh, for sure, absolutely,
Like,
absolutely. It could be any team.
and I get it.
I'd be more worried if there was not a replacement
Roster.
plan already in place today on the roster.
I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But we haven't seen him.
We have
do
not.
Jason Kelsey things.
We have
That's
not. I have not seen him be
And
able
I'm
to look at to be able to come out the huddle, look up, and identify
And tell the
everything
motherfuckers what to
like
do.
Kelsey.
Yeah.
Now he could come out week 1 and be bang, 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 and ain't nobody gonna say it.
And not,
Right?
not miss a beat.
For sure.
And he can also be,
Whoops.
hey, have
He
his
can
ups and his
be
downs, but
whoops.
it's not that bad of a situation,
Mhm.
right? Or he could just be ass.
Okay.
But I've watched him play football at the NFL level to know that he knows how to play football, and he's an NFL
I don't disagree
starter.
with that. For sure.
Fair.
I didn't know it was Jurgens that was coming up though.
Yeah, we're prepared. We'll see what happens, dog.
It's always to see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, I think our offense is straight. On paper,
You like? I don't. I mean, we're not gonna get into. We're not gonna
who do I
start.
like? I want to
No,
be
no.
better with you. Who do I?
I was gonna say, Jalen Hurts cut off his beard and made it look.
No, he grew
weird.
back. He had it for the Oscar.
Oh, I pray to God,
Oscars.
because he
Was that
looked.
the Oscars?
He look a lot like
Jalen
Russell
Hurts.
Wilson.
He grew back.
He looked
was
a
at
lot
the
like
Oscars?
Russell Wilson.
Why was
Well,
he at the Oscars?
he saw they man bite his whole flow and was like, I gotta get this fucking shit off my face.
They said Jalen Hurts.
Why was he at the
so
Oscars?
Dak Prescott could run.
Because I mean, he's popping. He's popping, dog. Like when you popping, you be at the
most
Oscars.
people go to the Oscars. Probably a lot of athletes are at the Oscars.
I'm pretty sure there's not a whole bunch of
Michael
athletes at the
Parsons was
Oscars.
probably at the Oscars.
He was not at the Oscars.
I know Michael Parsons
But
was
it's
on Twitter
Jalen
today,
Hurts.
being very aware of what the Eagles was doing.
Jalen Hurts.
He always is.
He always-
shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
He'll never go to the Eagles, though.
he talks nutty a lot.
But
I don't
Jerry,
think he will.
Jerry would never let him go to the
I don't
Facts.
think he will.
Facts. Jerry would not let him go anywhere.
I don't see that happening.
Jerry will mortgage fucking AT&T before they fucking let him go to
Bro, I
the
watched
Eagles.
Brett Favre play for the Minnesota Vikings. I know it's a different
And
scenario.
then 30 and
But I
Yeah,
had to
okay,
play.
when he's 100 years old, yes.
Yeah, 100 years old,
Y'all can have
So what happens if Micah says, "Yo," after he says, "I'm not signing an extension with y'all," 'cause I don't. Let's in this scenario, I don't want to play for y'all.
Right.
So y'all franchise in the first year.
Jerry will
franchise-
trade him to somebody else.
Okay, he gets traded. That does not mean he has to re-up there. What they don't understand, he has to put.
I also got 2 franchise tags in my pocket.
So I was gonna, but eventually the franchise tags run out.
Cool.
And eventually,
But at that point,
at that point, he's 27, 28.
no.
I
At
still
that
take
point,
him.
you talking about he's already you in a 5-year contract. You got 2 years.
How old is he
of
right now?
franchise.
23, 24?
He's 20.
24.
So he's got
24.
one more year left on his deal. That's 25.
Mhm.
2 franchise tags, 26, 27. Where am I wrong with saying that 28? I'm perfectly fine if he joins my team.
I didn't say that it was wrong, but like, I mean, we'll see what he is then.
He not letting him go nowhere, bro.
I think if he was still on your team, you'd probably tell me he'd be a first ballot Hall of Famer at 28.
If he's still rocking and rolling.
Yeah,
I said it right now.
Now motherfuckers don't know if he's going to be rocking.
Yo, can we jump into a
All I'm
topic?
saying is
It's crazy how I bring
Joe,
my
I'm
team,
talking
all
about-
of a sudden Michael
I
Parsons
said it for
might
my
not be
team.
rock and rolling in 2 years.
It makes
That's
it makes
crazy.
a difference whether I care if he stays or goes.
bro.
Like,
You,
he used to be my
I
guy.
feel like you
I'm
like
just saying it makes a
arguing.
difference if I care.
You like arguing, bro.
Here's the thing. We all like arguing. That's why we do a sports.
But Jerry-
that was just on some different stuff. I know what happened, yo.
I don't want different
Like,
stuff.
yo,
I
like,
tell the
don't know
truth.
if NFL
I tell the truth.
Is this your typical
See,
NFL
you-
free
you-
agency
I just
type
wanted
vibe?
Cherry. How you get
This is actually the truth.
Please don't do. You about to do some wild shit.
No, I about to figure that bottle, bro. You about to be out of pocket.
What do you think I was about to do?
Nigga, we know what you was about to do.
What's
Yo, you get, bro. You get, yo, you get, bro. You geared your, yo, you. The way you geared up your finger, bro. The way you geared up your finger, bro. You was about to be out of pocket.
I wasn't
I
gonna
feel like
do
you're
it.
not interacting today. What's
Bro,
wrong?
what's wrong with you? Who hurt you, man?
You okay? Are you okay?
I don't
All right,
like
so
you
look,
on
I
the
got a topic that's not football related.
Hey, Don, who you want on the Eagles, man? Who you want on the Eagles, Don?
Jesus.
Oh,
Ooh.
Bro, we not disrespecting Jesus, bro.
That's not listen, Jesus trying to sign a 10-day contract. He can come play with 49ers for What position would Jesus play?
hey, we're 2 weeks out. Wait, time out. We're 2 weeks out from Easter. You don't want him on a 10-day.
Yeah.
Why?
Eagles to re-sign.
Oh my
And then just forget he resurrected though. Go ahead. Like Ron's an idiot. But go ahead. Keep going.
Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, the games are on Sunday, my ninja. The games are on Sunday, my ninja.
Clearly, he didn't listen to the whole conversation. He said,
No, free agent though. Free agent though.
He just named it.
Yo, how come we haven't said nothing about Justin Fields? Where's he going? Where's he going?
That's a good topic, though.
Where's he going?
I like Justin Fields in New York.
He ain't going to New York. They just signed my man to 50 million, 40 million a year.
Sometimes you got
It do matter. Nah.
New York. I mean, you mean New York is the Giants?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I ain't
doing
doing
out.
They're definitely out.
in the
Definitely
damn-
out, bro.
Yo, I forgot.
So
Jets
those
have
owners don't like
Aaron
black
Rodgers.
quarterbacks.
Most owners don't like black quarterbacks.
Most owners don't like
Patriots
black
just-
people.
Agreed. But what I'm saying
Patriots
is,
signed
You
for
don't like black quarterbacks?
yeah, he's had one. He's
So
had a
he had
couple
one,
before.
you know.
He has one right now.
Jerry Jones don't like black.
You think black-
Why you like black?
Oh my! Look, you think Jerry Jones likes black quarterbacks?
Jerry Jones made more black millionaires than any other NFL owner.
How?
Am I lying?
Oh my!
Well, how do you quantify that?
What are you
Lying?
on today?
How do you
I'm not
quantify
sure.
that?
Huh?
How do you
I
quantify
feel like
that?
this is a lot
honestly.
of black
Hold
people.
on. My
I
man's
don't know.
not
I'm
gonna
not
make
sure,
sure
Darryl.
you're not gonna sit
I'm
up
not
there and
sure,
one
Darryl.
breath tell me
Darryl,
I
I'm
gotta
not
make
sure.
sure I say Carver when I say ENS and
I am not sure.
black millionaires and anybody else out there.
All I'm saying is I'm just not sure.
No, that's not wild country. I'm just saying he's took care. He take care.
I'm just not sure.
Patrick Queen, I'll pay the fine.
That's a good. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a
I
good.
run my niggas shoe.
Let me throw this out there. So I had a conversation with a friend of mine about the WNBA. And
WNBA. Oh, you ain't gonna talk about the championship, South Carolina and
no,
LSU.
we can get to that part of it too. But also, so KG, KG and Paul Pierce got a podcast, right? Probably one of the best podcasts. I ain't gonna hold it. Listen,
Is it really that good?
here's the thing, I'm gonna tell you right
It's
now.
very entertaining.
If you are if you like basketball,
and like
right?
KG is a
not
motherfucker
just that one, not just that one. KG might be one of the best storytellers.
Yeah, he is.
And but him,
His memory is crazy.
Him, Gilbert Arenas, and George Teague,
Jeff
Teague. I'm sorry. Those three podcasts. Just watch it, bro. You learn so much about
Jeff
the sport.
Teague's capping and everything he says.
He's
though,
not
but
though.
it's very
You
entertaining.
think he's capping?
Yeah, I mean, I know he's capping.
Okay.
I think Garnett, like his memory is so
But when
crazy.
he
Like,
was
his
on George-
details like make
he
you
was
feel
on-
like
he was
you're
on Gil's
really
podcast,
listening
they
to
was-
this.
they was saying-
So you gotta look at like when Jeff Teague says a lot of stuff, like the player that he's talking about will literally be in the comments, but yo, come on, it's cat, right? Like they'll all say, but he said,
I don't read the comments.
I'm not mad at him because any good storyteller
Has a little
to put
embellish.
season.
Yeah, like you embellish a little
If you
bit.
don't put the season on the story, no one wants to.
Right. You
embellish a
can't
little
just
bit.
you can't
Your
just
life's
make,
not that interesting.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want to hear
The
the
real
real
story is trash. The real story is
everything's.
trash.
I mean, that's not why, but based on true stories,
Yeah.
right? Because the real story is not as
so
entertaining.
you think
I like
KG's capping in some of his stories too?
I mean,
Or
he
you
gotta
think-
be, but he's an excellent
But it's
storyteller.
right, and it sounds
And he's
great.
animated.
It sounds
It's
great.
the way
Like
he
he
tells it.
feels it.
Yeah.
To me, it feels real.
Oh,
Yeah.
he feels it to me. It feels real.
Yikes.
Yeah, he's a wild boy,
Yikes.
right?
So KG
I
and
can't
Paul
like
Pierce
story
made a
time.
comment
I can't like
where they
story
said
time.
Hey, bro,
They said this might
like.
be the first time they said talk about college basketball, and they're speaking it in generalities in terms of how it transitions to the WNBA. But this might be the first time in college basketball history where you know
How
more
did we get here?
female college basketball players than you know male college basketball, like their names, right? Thought about it, and it's kind of true for me.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
but that number is 2.
No, that's more than that. You got
Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark, Drew, yeah, Flo Janae.
Okay, but we don't really care about that.
I'm just saying names though. These are the
Well, we don't
names.
care about her.
You better relax. Her brother must be doing it right now, dog.
But I'm saying we don't want
Name two male basketball players.
No, I'm just saying the threshold was 2. The threshold was 2.
I'll raise you. Name one person playing college basketball for a male team.
Oh, I have 0. 0. That's what I'm saying. My threshold was 2 because I know 2 women players. That's it.
I don't even know their name. I just know the
Name
chick
me-
from Iowa and the chick from LSU.
Name me,
Yeah,
two,
Angel
name, me
Reese and Caitlin Clark.
name me two teams in the top 5 in college basketball right now.
I know Arizona's 5.
They are.
Yeah, Arizona's 5.
Isn't it? You can name any team.
And that's only because I was at the Burks last night and I was watching the game and they said 5.
Okay.
But does that translate to
I think
the
Michigan's 7.
WNBA? So the argument that I had was because he's like KG made the statement, and I'm like, yeah, it's true. But also, and he's like, yeah, the WA, this is the genesis of the WNBA, and I'm like, I feel like they were bigger. So
Genesis, I don't
It
get it.
doesn't.
I'm talking about like their growth.
They play in a
So the WNBA is dope, right? So let me preference everything I'm about to say so that no one thinks that I'm.
Oh no, because you know what they're gonna say. The second you say something bad, they're gonna say you hate women.
I love black women. Black women are the gift, God's gift to the
Not
earth,
all black
right?
women in the WNBA. All right, I hear you though.
I'm coming from.
It's Women's History Month too, so be careful, bro. I'm just saying, it's Women's History Month, bro.
Listen, Jervis thought
Jervis does not speak for Happy Hour Sports.
I said, hey, I know where we go. But what I'm saying to you is that. So with all that being said, the WNBA, I think that part of the problem with WNBA is that their majority of their season is during the summer. The summer baseball ratings are low during the summer. Summer is a time that families travel. Summer is a time.
Oh yeah, you're not getting what
your
viewership is way down.
So it's hard to get viewership, right?
Viewership is way down.
So without even caring about whether you want to tell me if you want to be a quote unquote Neanderthal and be like, well, they don't dunk and whatever the case may be, all that is irrelevant.
It's not a Neanderthal statement,
but I don't have the opportunity to see it. I just don't have that. Like
I agree with it.
But what you're saying is you don't have the opportunity to watch it.
So I don't have the opportunity because I'm doing.
I'm doing other stuff.
I want to cut you off, but I think I love Shaq's statement where they didn't need to lower the rim. And here's why. And it's not me being a Neanderthal.
Lower the rim for the women?
They can lower it to in
is it at the men's height?
Be dunking from the foul line.
They played the men's height.
They are playing during the summer.
I agree with you. I'm agreeing with you, but I'm saying also, I think they need to
man.
Like it to me. You do by lowering. People think by lowering the rim, it's like an ultimate disrespect to the women. Like they can't play the men. But to me, it's the same as when the NBA moved up the 3-point line, right? Like. Sometimes you do dramatic shit just for viewers. Like that's what you got to do. Like you got to show off.
Yeah, but like,
I mean, a smaller ball.
I don't care to see.
So you saying in order for people to watch women's basketball?
I would love to see
hold on.
Yam on somebody like
yeah,
I'm
okay.
talking about not like a. I'm sorry. Hey, when you say hey, you get one of them jaws.
But you're going to get that. So few and far between, just because that's not how women play basketball.
You're not getting it all now.
The evolution of man, I just mean human beings. I don't mean man as a gender, but the evolution of man. At some point in time, women will do that.
Cool. When they
will.
But by that point,
yeah, because there used to be a time.
They will.
There used to be a time.
It sounds like. Can I say something?
But it's also. But I'll tell you right now, it's also not that crazy to us in men's basketball.
I got you.
Like unless it's a wild dunk, we actually don't care
because we so desensitized.
Right.
To
So I mean, so the point it'll get to that with the WNBA.
If you saw Caitlin Clark just go up and say, "Hey,"
but I think it's a bigger issue. But then it's a bigger issue then. Now because then it goes to like more to what
are we saying?
With Jersey,
can I say something?
Viewership is when I gotta be able to watch.
So are we saying? Are you saying that the WNBA women's basketball is not going to be entertaining unless they play with a smaller ball and a lower rim and a closer 3-point line? Is that what we saying?
First of all, I said
all that shit is already said.
That's not.
I heard your statement. It sounded like that's what you said.
I said you can make adjustments to the game to make it more entertainment.
What were those adjustments?
Similar to when the NBA, the men's basketball league, moved their 3-point line up to make 3 points more prevalent. That's what I said. You know what I'm saying?
So I heard you say lower the rim, bro. That's all I'm saying.
I said lowering the rim. Lowering the rim to me is the equivalent of the NBA moving their 3-point line.
So they could dunk.
So they can dunk on each other?
Yes.
Okay.
It makes it more entertaining. Bro, at some point you have to. Here's the thing.
I just don't think
they're starting from a point. They're starting from a point where the NBA has already went through this, right? And here's also the problem. To Jerry's point, you play in the summertime, but let's not get it misconstrued. People think the NBA and the WNBA aren't competitors. It's the same sport, and there's a better product available. You know what I'm saying?
Well, sure.
It's a big reason. Sure. I'm giving reason.
The fucking Olympics are about to come on this summer. The Olympics are about to come on this summer. And don't
steal my thunder. Don't steal my thunder. You about to do this.
I know you want to say this. I'm about to go ahead. They're about to fuck the WNBA.
No, I'm not talking about the Olympics.
The Olympics are about to fuck the WNBA.
No. So it's a reason why a lot of people. If you look at the U.S. men's soccer team, right? A lot of people can't watch it because the women's soccer team is a better product.
Sure.
Period. It don't matter what if I got a better product available to me, I'm going to watch that. So I have to, if I'm the WNBA, I have to do things too.
Women's beach volleyball, and I don't watch men's beach volleyball
because it's a better product.
Mr. May Trainer and Christy Walsh was out here balling. Like I miss them all.
I watch women's gymnastics.
So my point is, I don't look at them changing things as disrespectful. I look at it as them accentuating it. Like I said, I don't mind. It's and my point was the NBA had to move the 3-point line up at one point in time so that people could shoot more threes.
I just don't know if
and nobody was like, you trying to say that?
I just don't think that that's like the thing for them. Like I don't know if that's their biggest.
It's one of the things.
Sure,
it's a big marketing.
But like also,
you watch WNBA?
Give it to me where I can watch it. When am I going to consistently watch it?
They can move it.
They're like the XFL. Like I don't even know when they're coming on. Like
it's summertime. I ain't really watching them.
Yeah.
So that was my original.
I hear what you're saying.
You can't.
But I don't.
They could dunk all day. I ain't watching that joint summertime.
I would.
No, you wouldn't.
I watch it now.
You'd watch it the way we watch baseball. You'd watch the highlights on Sports Center.
I watch it now, so I disagree. I watch it now.
Like you'd watch it the way we watch baseball.
I would watch it the same way that Daryl allegedly watched Colorado football.
I do watch Colorado football.
Yes, I would watch it that same way.
See how you throw a shot at me? You got bad defensive just now. You just got.
Wait. I'm sorry.
It wasn't
Colorado.
It was
Jackson State.
I did. When Deion was there, I watched every game.
Why? Let me tell you something.
Why?
I mean, this is.
I wanted to see him dominate, man. I'm a Deion fan, though, bro. I watch every game. I watched every game that Deion has coached, bro.
I mean this with all due respect. As a person who, went to an HBCU that team played on would be a
What HBCU you went to?
I went to the Hampton University.
The Hampton,
right?
University.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying, shout out to the real HU, right?
Cool.
I'm not.
No.
I know what it's like to.
Y'all was founded first. Y'all was founded before them. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Finish.
What time?
You heard what he said.
I did not.
You already said.
I'm not. I don't know. But I'm gonna leave it alone.
What was his name though?
Say his name.
I apologize.
Okay.
The Hampton University. I apologize.
But as a person,
the Fred Hampton University.
You're right. I was out of pocket. I apologize.
As a person who watched this team, I'm
pretty sure that ain't it.
What'd you say?
The Fred Hampton University.
It's not Fred Hampton University.
I'm pretty sure that ain't it, bro.
Is that not why it's the HBCU?
That ain't the one.
Guys, time out. You guys might put me on something. It's not Fred Hampton University.
Ryan Russell's thoughts are Ryan Russell's thoughts alone.
I didn't ask you.
He does not speak for whiskey. Hey, now we need that on a button.
Put your fist down, bro. Put the fist down. You're not right.
Friends.
No.
Yo, Ryan, you're out of pocket.
What?
Yo, you're way out of line, bro.
Yo, bro,
it's out of control, bro.
Games, bro.
You
wasn't watching. Bro, you wasn't watching that, bro. I'm speaking to man to man, though. I ain't here. You wasn't watching that broadcast. I know what that broadcast is.
Garbage.
I know how boring that broadcast is, dog.
I watched Dallas. I watched Deion Sanders coach Jacksonville State the entire time he was there.
We saw
I watched the whole game. I watched the whole game,
my
bro.
brother. There's no way you telling me you said
Deion did that, and then I fucking around and watched the fucking Richmond game.
Took time away from
I
your family
wanted
to
to
listen
kill
to that
myself.
broadcast.
I did.
I watched the Richmond game and one.
I did.
That's big cat.
But I got you. Yeah, I did.
That's big cat right there.
I watched Colorado. I watched all.
Good times.
Ryan is an example why you should go to HBCU.
Yes, I would not disagree with that.
Guys,
Ryan, you need help, bro.
He'd be like, Fred Hampton? Everybody like, what?
I don't know why I thought this, but I just wow.
Oh man! All right,
hey,
let's close this thing out, man.
I'm about to go do some research.
You are not a revolutionary, bro.
It's just because it's Hampton, Virginia.
Ryan, you do know the revolution will not be televised, right?
Hey man, put me back on. Next week, I'm gonna tell y'all why it's called Hampton University.
You gonna Google it?
Yep. Yep.
Well, thank everybody for joining. This is Wings, Whiskey, and Sports. Every Monday, from whenever Don decides to log us on to when he decides to log us on. We appreciate your patronage.
Yeah, I see his
You know
fucking.
that the show's really over.
I see. I see his
know.
finger lingering on that fucking space bar. He ready to cut this shit off ASAP.
One time for the one time.
Peace.
We out.